geeks and freaks. Hello, explainers, and that's not my intro. Hello, friends, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and because I've got a light on, I turned off my display capture, and because I've got a light on, my face isn't showing up. Give me a sec. Because I have a light on. First try, baby. I'm gonna move the light a little bit. I'm gonna move it back. I'm pale, but I'm not that pale, folks. How you doing? How you doing? We are actually doing pretty good. I hope you don't mind this picture of a random old dude that I got off of a reference, but I was practicing my rendering, right? Because I want to learn how to render, and I can't find any tutorials, so if you know how, tell me, because I am just making up what I'm doing, and it's not going well. But if you have never been to one of my streams before, this is an example of my art. As you can see, I am fantastic and quite literally the best artist everywhere, ever. That is a joke. I promise. I'm not that full of myself. Knock it down 2 notches. Maybe the best person in the entire North American continent, you know, give or take. But this is an example of my art. And if you want me to, like, find a picture of your OC, it can happen one of 3, maybe 4 different ways, because it's changed a lot. Number 1 is it is your profile picture. If you've got a little person that you want me to draw as your profile picture, so I can use that as a reference pic, I can do that 100%. If you can send it to me over Discord is the second way, and I'm gonna pin Discord at the top of the chat. I should have done that first. And yeah, I'm on Discord right now, but you can join that and send it to me through DMs and through literally any other way. There's a ton of different ways. And the last way, I think I've counted correctly, no, there's multiple different ways. Sorry, I'm jumping over myself, is you can email it to me, like maybe the person who just sent me a notification did right then. Or, and this is my favorite way, you can create a YouTube video titled #DrearyOC, and I can look at that, and I can just look up that little tagline, and I can find you. So that being said, I'm just gonna give you a couple seconds to look through and see what you want to do, and I want to show off some of the art that I've done this week, because I have not done a ton. Break so I can take a sip of energy drink. That's delicious. But this is my practice piece on rendering. So this is what it was like fully unrendered and fully unshaded and all that. This is with the shading, and this is with the rendering. So that's what I'm trying to do. If you have any tips or tricks, send me some of that. Send me some of that. I'd love to. Yo, Drew, how long are you gonna be streaming for? Maybe 1 to 2 hours. I'm trying to be a little bit quieter today, so that's why I've got this pulled up a little to me, because I don't want to wake up anybody in the house who might or might not be sleeping. Crunkle Stan, is that you? That was actually the reference I think I was using. And then I finished the piece that I did from last week, and that's about all that I did. I didn't draw a lot today. But this is the fully finished piece from last week. You might be wondering, are those sticks for hands? In which case, the answer would be yes. All right, look at me. Give me a second to make myself big, all right? I can't make myself any bigger than this. Look at me. This, I tried. I tried this, all right? I tried to make him look good. I spent hours, literal hours, trying to make these hands look like hands. They don't look like hands, all right? Just give me a break, chat. I wanted to make hands, but I couldn't, so I just put stick figures there and fully finished the rest of the piece. So, that's what I did. Yes, your commission is coming along very well. Remind me to show you that, because I did not show you that this week. So remind me to show you that to you, and get your go-ahead to fully start shading and stuff. And, I'll do that after the stream. And with that being said, let me hop onto Discord, because I see I've got a couple of notifications. And let me start drawing. Oh, that's not what I want to see. There we go. And let's go to OC sharing. This is great. Stick hands, how's your day? Not really good, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna say much because this is not a venting stream and I don't want to vent. So yeah, Oh. Ooh. Jen, I don't know how to say the rest of your name. Isra. Generosa. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. This is really cute. I absolutely love this piece. It's looking great. Let me turn off my little picture. That way I can see everything here. And this looks so good. I really like that. So let's get started and pull this off screen. That way y'all don't have to see the reference the whole time. I'm back. Welcome, random internet person. Welcome. So let's get started. Now, what I like to do when I'm drawing is use really crazy colors to help myself think, right? Dory, do you have a dog? I have two, actually. One is a lovely dovely pupper named Rory, and the other is named Zelda. Now, because this person has a really sharp chin, I'm going to give my best to make sure that all their features stay that way, that sharp. So, let's try going for a side view, shall we? Don't know why I'm doing the side view like this, but I digress. Nope. I'm already failing. All right, there we go. Lower the chin just a tad. There we go, and okay. Give me a sec. Y'all don't see this. All right. I know what I'm doing. Billie Jean, is that my son? Pa, pa, pa. It's just I don't know. I've got Michael Jackson stuck in my head. Really good song. I was listening to it during digital arts and animation today. Banger. I have no clue what's happening in digital arts and animation, but I can sing Billie Jean. Maybe not good, but I can sing it. I went to go put earrings on there, but I'm not putting earrings on it because I can't see if this person's got earrings, but I would love to put earrings on this. What type of dogs do I have? I have a German Shepherd mix. I'm not sure completely because both of these dogs are rescues. Well, one is a rescue, the other one, we were holding on to his mom, and he was born while we were fostering her, but we ended up keeping him because he's lovely and dovely and I love him. He's great. He's the most adorable pup ever. Well, the most adorable pup in a tuxedo. Ketchup chaos. Do not start the ketchup chaos, my God. I spent the entirety of forever trying to argue about ketchup and rice. I don't want to start that argument again because I'm right, all right? Now we gotta start. Give me a sec so I can take a sip for hydration. Everybody, this is your reminder to have some water. Hydrate before you dihydrate. And we're gonna start with the hairline. Now, this person, I'm gonna have this on. This person has got a fairly sharp and kind of V-shaped one, so we're gonna do something like this for their hairline. There we go, not perfect, but I think I've got the basic shape I want down and where I want it to be. I want to keep enough of the forehead there that she doesn't look like some of my old art, because in my old art, I hated drawing foreheads. Now, I'm still having a little trouble with it now, which is why I'm trying to push myself to drawing some fantastically large foreheads right now. Not 3 heads, not 2 heads, we ain't doing this, man. We're doing it fantastically. Do I know who, I'm gonna completely missay this name, but do I know who Yazuru Heniu is? I do not know. Is that a YouTuber or something? I'm sorry, I am, well, my brain does not have many wrinkles, at least. It looks like a character from Total Drama Island. That is what I thought, too. So, let's go with ketchup and rice. Alistair, you missed a lot. There was an entire, season of just straight ketchup and rice. It happened every single time I turned on a stream. Someone would be like, ketchup and I'd go off. It was awful. It's an abomination. And if you like ketchup and rice, get out. I'm kidding. I appreciate the view, but you're wrong is all I gotta say to that. So we're gonna try and toss the hair, but keep it as silky as possible. Let's try and toss it just a little more. We're trying to make this look a little bit chic, but still kinda messy, because that's the vibe I kind of get from this. So let's do something like this, coming down. There we go. Loop here, loop there, have it there. Okay. That was really interesting commentary by me. You have a question? Shoot! I'd love to hear it. I would, in fact. I mean, it depends on the question. If you ask me if I like ketchup and rice, then I will be slightly miffed. But if you ask me a fantastic question, then I'll be sure to answer. Do you like scary movies? That'd be an awful question. But it would be cool. Hey, Dreary. Ooh, I drew it before. And by the way, my eyes are blue. Ooh, blue eyes are really pretty. I've got a couple of OCs with blue eyes. Some of it might or might not, y'all won't remember this for later, but might or might not be slightly important to stories. How is everyone? I'm not having a great day today, but decided to check in. Oh, I'm sorry you're not having a great day, but I'm glad I can make you feel a little better. Even if I can't make you feel completely better. I'm happy that you're joining because I'll try my best to make you as happy as I can. Is ketchup a sports drink? Ketchup is not a sports drink. I know technically it's a fruit. Technically, strawberries aren't even berries. By the definition we've given berries. Strawberries and blueberries in them, they aren't berries. Banana, I think, is a berry, but the rest of them aren't, and I think that's nuts. But I'm gonna ignore that, right? Because if I want to have a fruit salad, I'm not putting a tomato in a fruit salad. I don't care what the science behind it is. I'm not gonna put a tomato in a fruit salad. And that's a fact. That is the best and most interesting fact. Let's give more of a rounded out nose, because this person doesn't have a nose, but I think it would be really cool for like the sharp features and a more round nose. That way you could get like more natural vibes from that. But if the person comments and I know it's them, maybe they have me on Discord or something, then I will give them a sharp nose if that's what they've got. Let's make the nose a little smaller, shall we? A little smaller there. There we go. Looks good. Slightly more orange. Okay. Onion rings with ranch. That is the best combination. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull this hair down slightly so I can cover the second eye here. But I'm gonna draw this first eye, that way I can get the emotions that I want from it. Because this person's got more of a rounded eye shape there, that's what I'm gonna do here. More friendly and open vibes is what I'm getting from these eyes, so that's what I'm trying to portray. And then for the bottom half of the eyes, again, slightly rounded, but we're gonna try and make these more oval-y. There we go, like that. That looks nice, doesn't it? Then all we gotta do is tilt it slightly, that way it fits with the curve of her face, and have a little eyebrow there. Then we finish it off with our little black eye and some pupils, and that's good. No onion rings with ketchup. No. Opinion on necks. Necks annoy me to draw. I hate them, honestly. They kind of suck. And, but necks in general are pretty cool, right? They're very useful. They transport blood to the head. My question is mustard better than ketchup? Mustard is not better than ketchup. On some things it's pretty good, but in general I don't put mustard on anything because I kind of dislike the way it tastes. So we're gonna have the hair. How are we gonna have the hair do this? I think we're just gonna have it loop like this. Have a little hair loop there. There we go. And then we'll just... give me a sec. That doesn't look exactly right. So let me take off some of the guides since they're not as important right now. Does this look natural? I don't think it looks natural, does it? Should I push the hair slightly more forward? That way it can be seen more? I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, is push the hairline over. That way this looks a lot more natural. So that's what we're gonna do, folks. Let's delete that and start shoving. Now, what we can do is use the Liquify brush. The Liquify is really useful. It is your best friend. Do not be afraid to use Liquify and the other tools at your disposal. I already used a little bit of Liquify earlier to make the hair a little bit puffier, and that's what I'm doing right now, is making it puffier and moving things over. Now, the Liquify tool is really good because even though it's destructive editing, because you really can't, like, go back to this and stuff like that, it's really nice in the way that you can, like, manipulate things. And you've got, at the bottom where you can't see, the reconstruct layer. So let's go like this. There we go. Have that hairline like that. And there we go. That looks a lot more natural, if I say so myself. And, I do. You're reporting my comment for child abuse. Ah, yes, report my comment to not the numerous kidnapped children in the basement. Feel free! In case, that's a joke for anyone who has joined me recently and, does not, know my sense of humor that is entirely too childish. That is a joke. I like how I say childish, but my sense of humor is, haha, kidnapped children. Please keep me awake. I will try my best. Here's what I do whenever I'm about to fall asleep, but I don't want to. A, turn the brightness all the way up. You will not be able to go to sleep. I can promise you that. Your eyes will hurt for days, but you won't fall asleep. Second of all, grab some water. Some water, slurp that up, and you will be awake. Okay, funny story. When I was younger, I used to lie to my sister about, like, how much I needed to stay awake, because we'd sneak into each other's rooms, we'd just talk, right? Now, girl talk, all that stuff. But, like, you know, young girls, so it was, I went to school today, did you? Yeah. And so we just have these little chats, and we'd have these little talks, and, I would lie to her about how I needed water to stay awake, and I was like a robot, and if I didn't have water like every 5 minutes or so, then I wouldn't be able to be awake for it. And so I'd convince her to do all these things, and it was just because I was too lazy to walk over and get my own water, and that is honestly one of my favorite memories, is manipulating my older sister. Which might or might not be, you know, some bad character development stuff from me, but it was fun, right? And it's some of those things you think back on and you're like, you know, I was a pretty lame kid, wasn't I? But yeah, that's what I've got. Oh, I did not do that right. So for here, we're gonna move the lips slightly. And we're also going to push them over because where they're at currently isn't really sitting right for me. So let's have that. That looks cute. Then we're gonna make the bottom lip slightly darker. Just add a little bit of shading like that. Oh, that looks cute. Isn't this so chic? I think so, at least. We're also gonna move the neck muscles because those don't look right. A little curve there. And let's add the necklace, and that will be as much as I can do for this bust. Well, not bust because there is no bust in the picture, but that's, you know, beside the point. Mustard on Hot Pockets. No, but extra cheese, yes. So we're gonna add this necklace. I mean, it's kind of like, if you like mustard on your Hot Pockets, I'm not gonna stop you. It makes sense, right? It makes sense that you'd maybe want that on it, but for me, it's a no from me. I'm Simon Cowell, or whatever his name is, and I say niet. 9 better. For anyone who doesn't speak Russian in the audience, what I just said was butterfly, butterfly, shining butterfly. Chat's gonna love me for that one. Don't I have a ton of mods that speak? They probably do. That's for you, mods. I taught you your own language. Spanish. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. This is a master. Thank you so much, Sarv. I'm actually having really fun drawing this. Is it my best piece ever? No, but since literally all I've been drawing today is children and, like, really, really old people, I'd say this is pretty good for my first, like, not old person of the day. And I can't really see the design on her necklace, so let me zoom in on that. Alright, so it's got a person and then 2 wings out here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna draw the person, I might have a little silhouette on the inside. Like this. But since I don't know what the person is, I don't want to add many details to it. And that's fine. And because I'm thirsty, I'm about to take another sip. So let's make the sharp bones a little cheekier. I said what I said. I meant to say it. That's all I gotta. This is not working out for me. Oh my god, what? Thank you, but... Okay, happy-go-lucky me. Have I mentioned that I'm very happy and, in fact, go-lucky? Alright, and I hate the way that looks, so I'm taking it off. That didn't happen. So I'm gonna push all of these down and tone it down to black. That looks pretty good, and let's start taking off some of the things I don't need, and let's get to work. Now, as soon as I finish this piece, this art piece, I will work on the next one. So let's get started. Let's put this here, and unfortunately, to anyone who is new and joining me today, I cannot color pick this picture, so I'm gonna have to try and guess my way to something close, something orangey here. So I apologize in advance if I don't get the skin tone correct, but I will try to get it close. So this needs to have a little bit more yellow behind it. And does that look closer? I'd say, what do you think? That looks pretty close to me. It needs a little bit more yellow, and then maybe I can get it. That looks good. That looks really close, so that's what I'm going to use for mine. I guessed a little bit too much red when it has more of a yellowish backtone, or undertone, I should say. So let me put this in, and let me change the background so it doesn't appear as pale. We have it as a blue, like there. There we go. This will make it look maybe a little better, or should I have a darker background since that's darker? Let's have something like this. There we go. That will make it look better, hopefully. So, I think I might change the skin tone after all, because this isn't looking as good as I thought it was. So let me finish this, take a better look at it, and then see what I think. Because the problem with taking swabs is that you don't really know how much they're gonna look like the color. No, this doesn't look all that similar. So let's go back to hue and saturation, and we can tone down the brightness and mess with the saturation. I think it needs to be a little less saturated and a little less bright. Maybe let's mess with the hue a little bit. There we go. Something like that. That looks really close. That's what we're doing. Do I have my brightness up? I do, in fact. Or I don't, in fact. What I do? Because the funny thing, if Drew was banned, one of the other mods testing, it would... Yeah, y'all wouldn't be able to unban anything because I have unlimited power. Also, I could not read that out loud, and I apologize. What did I ruin? I'm gonna hope that's a joke. My poor inflated ego could not handle a single criticism. Oh, the woes of me. The single master of humanity. I also, Spotlight is a poem in my free time, so, you know, that's why I got these sick rhymes. You know, I'm epic. I'm good. How are y'all? I'm the basement itself. If my basement can text, my basement can also call the cops, so, please, basement, stand aside after stream. I promise. Me coming towards you menacingly with a hammer means absolutely nothing. Ha ha ha. Don't y'all enjoy the streams where I threaten you way too often? I'm gonna stop threatening people on stream. Oh my god, it's probably a problem. That says way too much about my character. I don't know if someone thinks I'm real. I got issues. You know, the person, like, they call the police, they're like, policeman, Monsieur Policeberg. As everyone knows, the police are referred to as, commonly. I believe that this random person I found on YouTube is keeping hostages, and is telling the whole world about it. SWAT would be at my house in 5 seconds flat, and I'm gonna be honest, I want to keep my windows. Report stream for child abuse and harassment. You will never see the children again. Batman, You will never see your wife, Martha? Was Martha his wife? No, I'm gonna be honest, I never watched the Batman versus Superman 1 thing. Drury has a god complex confirmed. I do not have a complex, alright? I'm gonna keep my voice down for this one, because I don't know if who's hearing. I am God. There is no complex involved. We come here to be threatened menacingly. Oh, you haven't heard menacing. You want to hear menacing? I'll give you menacing. Give me a sec. Let me take another sip of my water. I'm very menacing. Listen to my voice. Very menacing. I also highlight as a scary voicer. Oh my god. Oh, it hurt. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling grand. I'm feeling dandy. Yeah, my voice. Yeah. That hurt. Just choked into the mic. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. Keep the basement children. You don't gotta worry. I've got them locked up tight. I mean, what? My children. Oh, so sad. So, how's the weather? I'm gonna put this under the hair, that way it's less goodly. So let's fan this out. I know usually I'm more of a swap some blur on this bad boy, but I'm actually trying to learn how to render, and most of rendering is not blurring, it's like blending it out, so I'm trying my best to do that. Because if I practice it for this, I'll be able to do it better later. So tell me what you think. Also, if you know how to render, give me a call, you know. 8173495. That's not an actual phone number. Don't call that. But that is a phone number from a song, isn't it? But that's all I know. Don't call that number. I don't know if that's a phone, but don't call it. I don't even know if I said 9 numbers, but it's beside the point. And then we tone this down. That looks cute. I actually think I'm gonna go a bit darker on the bottom lip. There we go. Just slight difference to, you know, have a little even out. Then we paint the little thing yellow, and Bob's your uncle. We're done. I know. Terp blurt, you never fail to. I almost said, like, I stopped myself. I almost said, you never fail to disappoint. But then I was like, wait a second. That's an insult. That did not mean that. You're great. You're fantastic. You never fail to not disappoint. What's the opposite of disappoint? How did I do that? Where is it? Get out of here. Get out of here. I saw that. I don't know how long it was there for, but I saw it, and that's all that counts. But you were Can we get a hashtag thank you Terpler? And I'm very sorry for almost insulting you in the chat, and that whole thing, every single thing of it. You got like 2 digits right. I'm trying, alright? I did good. That's, from my memory, that's fantastic. I never fail to disappoint. I'm sorry, Turt. You're here so often. I should stop insulting you, but you're so easy to insult. I'm kidding. Oh, Turt Blurt, have I mentioned you're my favorite person named Turt, and then followed by Blurt with a red, blue, and another shade of red thing. Oh, it's great. Yeah. I do not have any popcorn currently, and I think I'm gonna get it a little later, or not at all. I'm not quite sure what thine popcorneth Lord hath decided. Let me do this. Do I have any tips for fame and success? Well, lucky for you, about a year ago, God, I need to get back on the videos, I posted, how to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my God, what did I do? That's terrifying. I posted something like that to my channel, and, honestly, I still agree with the steps I said there. I can't remember, all of what I said, and this is the more finished piece. Let me add a little bit more blush, and, that'll be the end of it. I do agree with what I said. Just post often and eventually you'll get picked up by the algorithm. I should, however, listen to my own advice. Guys, it's yours fault that I'm not posting. I'll shift the blame to you and not my crippling laziness. All right. Wait. Why did I put that so far up? There we go. Like that, and blend it. There we go. That looks cute, so I'm going to move on to the next person. And that is what I'm gonna do. Jerry, I think you forgot the spikes in the back. Spikes? Spikes. What? What'd I forget? Oh, you're right. I forgot the little fur, I think it is, mayhaps. And let me add that to this painting as well. So, let's have it branch off of here. And we're just gonna have it branch off of the necklace, because I really can't draw the shoulders right now, especially since I'm just trying to draw something fairly quickly. So let's have it like this, poking out to the side, and let's have it like this, poking out to the side. I think it's like the beginnings of a fur coat around the side, so that's really cool. Crippling laziness, you called for me? No. If I called for crippling Shrek addiction, that would be you. If I wanted crippling laziness, I'm talking to myself. My dog. Mans does not like to move. It is an issue. I mean, I don't like to move either, but he's my dog. I gotta look out for him. He's not allowed to feel down. Oh, also, I'm gonna have a gaming computer coming in this week, next Friday, so I'm gonna be streaming on an entirely new device, so expect major flip outs from me, if I can even get it set up in time. I hope it's a fairly easy setup. I don't know. One can hope. And, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, because I got a gaming computer, which means I'll either be drawing way more or way less. I just realized that was completely under... Folks, I did that entire drawing without you able to see anything because this was covering it, didn't I? I am so idiot. I am such an idiot! Oh my gosh. Why is everyone talking about rats? How can we get you to draw your OCs? Well, AAA, I'm so glad you asked because I have just finished this art piece. There are a couple of different ways that you can send it to me. One, Discord, I'm Howling at the Moon. The Discord, which should be at the top of their chat right now. Join it, send me a DM, or put it in one of the many art channels, and it's pretty good. You can continue to post there. Maybe I do the stream a ton, because I don't have many ideas. Two, it can be your profile picture, your PFP, I think. Yeah, PFP, profile picture. And then three, you can, if you don't have, this is your profile picture or you don't have Discord, you can make a YouTube video titled #DrearyOC. And then I will look that up very smartly and intelligently on youtube.www.me.com. And, yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So let me shove this over to the side. And, if you want me to send you your art piece later, just send me a DM, and I will get that sent to you in fairly high-ish quality, if I can. Millie, is it your profile picture? I've got a rat in the toilet. Name it Rat in the Toilet. That's what I want. Alright, let me go over here and see what I can get. No, I do not want Sims 4. No, not BitLife Beat It, but I become a terrible pop star. I love you, Call Me Kevin, but now is not the time. I'm streaming. Also, if y'all don't know who Call Me Kevin is, he's great. Let me see. Millie, it is your profile picture, so let me grab that so I can do one of the others. There we go. It's loading. I promise I'm good at YouTube and I was not looking up a literal other person. Oh, okay. I can kind of make out the details. It's a little blurry because it's at 200 pixels, but I can still see what I'm looking at. So I will try my best from this. Great. So let's get started, Millie T, shall we? That rhymed. Can I get a dreary rhyme in the chat? Dreary, check your DMs. Give me a sec. Where's my mouse? Mouse? There it is. You probably just saw a mouse fly across your screen. I'm so sorry. All right, so from Flammy Whammy Bam Cham. Flam, don't tell. Okay, I'll do it, Flam. I'll do it just for you. This is what I shall be drawing in the near future, and I'll draw that. And let's get started. So we're gonna draw more of a round oval-shaped face. You're at a restaurant, the waitress comes up to you, opens her mouth to take her order, and then she explodes. Jade, I'd probably scream. Some lady just exploded on me. Do I call the police? Die internally? I don't know, man. I think I'd have a few issues with her just exploding on me like that. I mean, I don't know, right? I might, if she's not a real person, right? Hashtag Eminem Dreary, I love that. If she's not a real person, I mean, I guess I'd be fine, right? But if she's an actual person, of course I'm gonna call the police. That's probably the second thing I'd do, maybe after I scream and die inside, but, yeah, it's fine. So, continuing this drawing, having more rounded eyes. Call animal control. Since you got a rat in your toilet, that seems like some animal control might wanna see, wanna look at. Or maybe just close the door. I'm sure it can escape by itself, you know? Like, they do that. They get into trouble and they get out of trouble. And, really, it's really interesting. And, you know? And when you think about what your life is, the in toilets rat, it's really just a metaphor. Rat in your toilet. I think that's just a metaphor for life getting you down and stuff like that. It's like there's a platypus controlling us, you know? The government, it's a platypus. The government's a platypus. Someone better get that, or I swear to God, I'll go ballistic. Not really ballistic, but kind of ballistic. Alright, so this is looking pretty good, I think. I think I've got the hair down. Looks fantastic. Yeah, there we go. Have some of these. Yeah, animal control might do that. Look at the damage from the lady. Oh, that's left her the blood and clothes. I'd die. Yeah, can I spontaneously combust too, or is that a thing I can't do? Because if I can spontaneously combust, I'd do that too. I immediately associate it with feelings of anxiety and embarrassment, not how much my waitress has exploded in front of everyone. How embarrassing! How embarrassing of her to explode like that. Millie, do you like your drawing so far? Do you like your drawing? Is it good? Our Lord and Savior, Shrek. Oh God, that's kind of terrifying when I tone it down. I've had way too much caffeine. I feel like I'm the Riddler over here, just drawing Shrek. Ooh, oh no, I'm Scarecrow. Is this what you fear, Batman? You must conquer your fear. At least it's better than the Mad Hatter, let's be honest, Mans was a creepy villain. I mean, the rest of them are creepy, but ooh, he should really show off. Makes you stay awake, yes. It also makes you question your life's decisions that led up to that entire moment. Shrek is an alien now, babies. Let's do this, babies. Satanic Shrek, precisely Satanic Shrek. But what'd you think? You like Shrek? Yeah, okay, and I'm actually gonna start trying your piece. I swear I'll put extra pizzazz in it for your piece. I just had to, folks. My true OC. See, the best part is how well Jury could have done this. It goes to show you how many times. Yeah, I have Shrek memorized by the amount of times I've just I've been streaming, you know, it's fine and dandy, and from the middle of the chat I see, draw Shrek. That and Barry Buff Benson, honestly, I dream of them at night. At night, all I see is his beautiful, amazing face. Wonder what sounds like even better, though? A mix of the two. Barry Buff Benson Shrek. Or Shrek the Ogre with Barry Buff Benson's abs. Yep. Hey, I got a question for you. Flam, when you gonna use your alt account again? Your alt account that you're gonna make me rickroll me with? Again? I remember that alt account. I don't remember its name, but I remember what its profile picture looked like. When are you gonna try and get me with that, huh? I think your coffee's broken. Or, something interesting about, coffee and other drugs like that, because caffeine technically is a drug, is that if you have too much of it, eventually you become desensitized. So what you should do is, like, wean yourself off of caffeine and all that, then come back to it after a couple of months, and, you won't have to drink as much coffee to get as, like, happy and stuff. Shrek 2 script reading when? Honestly, maybe fairly soon, because despite the fact I haven't posted in a few months, I got my monthly, like, thing from, YouTube a few days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago. I got 80,000 views, or 8,000 or something, I don't know. Something with an 8 and 1,000 in it, right? Shrek and Barry Buff Benson kissing? Gone wrong at 3 a.m. Gone Shrek. Why do you hate rats, Jade? Why do you hate rats? This is the second week in a row when you're promoting rat violence. I changed the alt and profile picture. I've already introduced it in the chat. Who is it? I can't trust anyone. Everyone is a suspect. I'm going scream on you guys. I'm going scream. Yeah, throw away your toilet at this point. Your whole toilet's not good. I'm sorry, but I'd be terrified to ever sit down on that bad boy again. I got the wrong ears. I gotta put elf ears on this bad boy. Let's do this. What? There you go. Some Spock ears on that bad boy. And because they're slightly different from my regular ears, I'm just gonna do this. There we go, slightly easier. I'm also gonna make the face skinnier, because this one's got a more thinner face. So that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot the pace in Canada where they are. I just sent you an art request on Discord. I will check that out. I will, in fact. Plot twist. Alistair is my... Alistair? Oh. I can't trust... You hurt me. No, it couldn't be. It can't be. No. Is there... If you're... Okay, everyone who isn't his alt, say banana. No, Alistair, how could you? I trusted you, and you betray my trust like this? I thought you were Alistair with a gun, and now I see I was betrayed. I guess now I must unveil my ultimate secret. I am, in fact, his actual alt. I have been Jay this entire time. I've got to be quiet. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I gotta be quieter. I have actually been Jay's alt this entire time. In a long run to trick you all into thinking I was my own person, and into thinking that Jay was not in fact me. It has been a long haul of me forcing myself to say all sorts of Shrek stuff, but I am the most amazing and devious person there is. Don't you forget it. Yeah, I can see the surprise overwhelming you. Soon, there will be nothing more than my great dreary flam empire. And we shall rule all. Let me move this nose. I like how I go from, I shall rule all, I am a super evil villain, to, I need to move this nose. Hashtag dreary NFT. I'm making an NFT. What? I ain't making an NFT. Screenshot all you want, babies. I mean, don't actually, because it's gonna be really low resolution. But like, ask me to send you a screenshot, because NFTs. I see a man getting arrested. He puts the cuffs on him. The cuffs explodes, freeing the man. Okay. I guess the police is already there. Mans is running away. Mans has Bakugo's powers. I'm running straight away. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I don't want to die. I'm leaving. I'm clearing the area. I don't want to be a no suspect in no murder case. I also don't want to be in the area because if he can explode things, I don't want to have to testify against him. So I'm gone. I was never there. I was never, ever in the area. Unless, I get arrested and they think I exploded the cuffs, in which case I was there. And I would never do that. Make NFTs of curious OCs and raise thousands of dollars. Mayhaps. I mean, if someone wanted to spend, couple bajillion million dollars on, my artwork to own a link to my artwork, I might just give it to them just because it's so stupid, right? You want to waste your money on that sort of stuff? Feel free. And also, if anybody in my chat likes NFTs, I'd like to hear why, right? Because I find the idea of, like, totally stupid. Right? I feel like it's a really dumb way to spend your money, but, I mean, isn't the dumbest. Also, this nose is way too far forward. Or far up, I should say. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. There we go. Have that there. So, what am I trying to do, you might ask? Well, I can answer that question in just a moment. Oh god, that was too big. What I am trying to do with this is give it, a slight illusion. What illusion am I trying to go for, you might ask? Well, I'm already answering the question, so I don't know why you're asking two questions, but, allow me to explain again, stop asking questions, is, I'm gonna try and give it more of a rounder vibe, because these cheekbones are all really harsh. So what I'm gonna do is go like this, and try to wrap around to, because they're also not really well balanced in the middle, so we're gonna see if this is better, and it is slightly, but it's also not perfect. So I'm just gonna go up here and grab half. There we go. Also, I watched the new Resident Evil movie. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty decent, for a Resident Evil movie. And actually, it's pretty good. I don't like what they did with Leon, because they kind of made him a joke, but it was still fun, and he still got to do some really dope stuff at the end of the movie. So yeah, you should watch it. I won't spoil anything. Down, down, down by the river. Also, Me6 is selling NFTs. Didn't we already ban Me6? Can we ban Me6, again? Can we double ban Me6? I like how I was trying to make the cheekbones less sharp, and I ended up making them more sharp, but it looks better, so I'm just gonna go with it. That is the life of a Me-tuber. Also, I might get, a little VTuber PNG thing. I had one once, but I didn't really know if it was gonna be good. Drew, did you turn the camera off? I did that a while ago, but I can turn it back on. Give me a quarter of a second. I'm very pale. Draw a little lad who likes berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Up the octaves. I'm not gonna sing that whole song. But berries and cream, I lied. I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream. It's a good song. It's a great song, even. There we go. I am the one, but the kid is not my son. There we go. Caught with a murder weapon? What? Never! Why would they be caught with a murder weapon? They are such an upstanding citizen. That's the face I chose. Because I can't really draw the knife and stuff, I don't think. But I can keep it pretty peacefully. And I'm back. Welcome, welcome back. I've died internally while your absence was gone. The mother plant has noticed your thing from, I don't know. I was wanting to quote something, but then I forgot the reference. Also, when I sit up straight, you can't see me, so I'm moving the microphone. Dre, I asked a question about My Hero Academia. Dre, you're watching My Hero Academia on your TV, and it cuts to a scene where Bakugo poking Deku, making him explode into a burnt human remains. What do? Be confused as to why they would kill the main character, and then be happy that they killed the main character. You're making a model! Oh, I'd love to see that, Turt. I mean, it's a movie, so I guess I wouldn't do much, but I'd be kind of concerned, right? Because they've got a lot more to do. If I was, hypothetically, going to kill someone, how would I hide the body? I wouldn't hide it at all. I'd toss it in the ocean. Alright, here's what people don't understand. Buried in a body doesn't really do much, right? Because they can, they have this new fancy tech that can see underground without you having to dig, so they can see stuff they can see stuff that's there. So, and they can see up to 60 feet under the ground. So no matter how deep you bury it, they're almost certainly going to be able to find it, right? So, don't bury it at all. Not to mention, even if they don't have that fancy tech, they got cadaver dogs, which are really good at finding out just dead humans. And even if they don't have cadaver dogs, which I'd be really surprised if they didn't, they still have, soil experts. Experts that can be like, yeah, this soil hasn't been touched for 6.5 months. This cannot be the spot where they buried the body. So, tie some concrete to the bottom of their shoes, dump them in the ocean, wash away the prints. And also toss the murder weapon, but in a completely different ocean. Or in a completely different body of water. Because you don't want to have, A, the murder weapon on you, and yes, I watch a lot of true crime, and B, you don't want to have the murder weapon with the person. Yes, they can do that. It was used in the Finding Hitler show I watched, which is a show about trying to determine whether or not Hitler died or not, when they supposedly said he did die. Which, I don't know if I said this. I might have said this last week, right? But, you know the body that the Russians claimed was Hitler's? Not Hitler's, surprisingly enough. They didn't allow any Western or European doctor look at it, and because, the Cold War was just starting, right? And because Stalin really didn't trust anybody because no one went to help him on his front because, well, I'm gonna be honest, they didn't like the Soviets. So, yeah. I will be back. Ooh. See you later, Jay. See you later indeed. But, yeah, they had some crazy sonar tech, which is really cool because we are able to see under the ground now. And that's really cool. I mean, it's like, we got X-ray vision. Did you know? I'm hopping all over the place. But did you know that, what was it? Nike or one of the sports industries attempted to release, a product for your eyes. It was like sunglasses or whatever, but as a contact. Did not sell well, and they ended up taking it off the market just 2 years later. I'd have to move something. Alistair, what you talking about? They can't go to hell, alright? They cannot go to hell. I think you're more or less fine, man. I mean, unless you're just really bad at hiding stuff like that, in which case, you might have to. There we go. This looks really pretty. I actually really like the hair that I did. I mean, toot my own horn. I wouldn't mind if you complimented my hair, too. Ask another question. So, jury, unless you like elephants, look away. You see a guy push an elephant out of a plane millions of miles? So, he dropped it from outer space. He dropped it. Wait. Millions of miles? Give me a second. I'm looking something up. How? I'm actually looking. Come here. how big, how big is the atmosphere? How big is the atmosphere? Let's look at this bad boy. How big is the atmosphere? It has a mass about 5.15 times 10 to the 18 kg. I don't know what any of that means. How big? How thick? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's outside of our atmosphere, in which case he is not falling. He's in space. That is our first elephant in space. I am cheering. Elephant astronaut. That elephant deserves it. That is his big day. I'm not gonna take it away from him. Mans is doing good. Mans is doing great. Drew, your hair is gorgeous. Thank you. I know. I totally didn't pressure you into complimenting me. That's so genuine. Thank you. I currently got into the Undertale fandom and I'm bored to death, but popped in. It's nice to hear the home theme. As someone who was I was a huge fan of the Undertale fandom back in the day, like 2 years ago. I can say that's half the reason that I chose it, and I've got a couple other Undertale music. I mean, Undertale music is basically my whole background. I've got Undyne's theme for when I get angry. I am 93 million miles away from the sun. Mans is close to the sun. Elephant's doing good. Elephant's hot and crispy. Do I know Spanish? No hablo español. Other than that single phrase. That and, my amo dreary. Me gusta queso. Which is a line, kind of, that Carlton Lasseter said in the hit show Psych. It's a great show. Watch Psych. Really good. Love it a lot. My favorite show. If I had to pick a favorite show, that's it, right? Dreary, why aren't you a disembodied voice? It's okay. I'll turn off my camera. Just kidding, I'm kidding. Alright, there it goes, because someone, don't click the link that's in chat. Don't click it. I'm about to save y'all from this spammy person. Give me a sec. No, I'm removing this, and I'm putting you in timeout. Go in timeout, bot. Alright, and we're good. You are saved. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. Love that. Big ups, man. Big ups. Yeah, I know. I have no clue what you wrote, but I can tell that's Spanish because of the fancy O. You can't see my fingers, but the fancy O. I can tell it's Spanish. Yeah, I'm good. Me amo Tree. Don't make fun of me, Turnt. Don't make fun of me. I'm good. I'm cool. I know what I'm doing, kind of, maybe. Not really at all. I'm just saying that. Just deleted the launch code. What launch code? What? You mean the bot? Yeah, it's a bot, man. The only launch code is launching your IP into spammer space. There we go. I think this is pretty close. I might change it again. I think that the actual one has more of a pink undertone, so I will mess with that in just a few. But honestly, I really like the character design for this character entirely. And I'm really happy that I'm able to draw it. That's one of the things I like most about being able to do these drawing things, is A, because chat keeps me entertained, and B, because, I get to experience and draw new things, because if this was me, I wouldn't be drawing anything. I'd be sitting there watching Psych the musical for the 15th time, just chillaxing. But because it's streaming, I have to force myself to do it. So I'll just sit down and, draw some random stuff for you guys. And it helps me draw too. Because I'm learning more about how to draw different hairstyles or different things that I just normally do. And it's really fun, honestly. And I really enjoy doing it. Not to mention, y'all feel like you're winning, right? Here's a little manipulation tactic on my part. Y'all feel like you're winning. So you walk away and you're like, hey, there's that Dreary fellow. She's pretty cool. I better subscribe. And also, you better subscribe. but I better subscribe. And then I ended up getting a subscriber for taking a couple minutes out of my day to draw something for you, which is honestly pretty dope. Also, subscribe. So, yeah, do that. Totally not a threat, but I am in fact threatening you. Hey Dre, have you ever listened to the hit podcast, Chuckle Sandwich? No, I have not, but I am glad that you like it, Millie T. I'm very thankful. Honestly, I love your OC a ton. And I was right about the skin undertones. Let me fix that real quick. I need something slightly more red. Let me turn this way. 48%. That looks better. There we go. There we go. Then we need to add the bleach to the hair. We're taking the hair to a hair salon. We need some yellow, some streaky yellow. Now what we're gonna do to get some streaks is go to Edge Hawk, which when I'm not on painting, this is my favorite other mode because it gives it, you know, just a little bit of streak, a little bit of feeling, a little bit of pizzazz behind it, you know? It's my current favorite. It's bound to change, right? Because my favorites change like every other week. I'll look at one and be like, oh, I love that. It's great. It's the most perfect brush. And then like 2 weeks later, I'll be like, oh my god, this brush sucks. I mean, my line art, you can tell what I'm feeling by looking at my line art, right? I mean, I have not been doing line art for a while. I've been stuck on this kick of just doing a sketch as line art. You could say it makes you chuckle. Well, then I will check that out because I do love a good chuckle. I mean, if you've heard my creepy kind of serial killer laugh, you can totally tell. But it's the hash-slinging slasher. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm gonna erase the two little bits coming off here. And then I think that will be mostly it for the hair, because that looks pretty similar. I'm gonna I'm gonna tone down the bottom set of hair, because I think that's just a bit too bright. There we go. That looks better. Swap that down, and let's get started on the face, shall we? So, first things first, I think that's blue colored eyes. Let's go and grab those. Go back to painting. That way I can get some crisp, even color on this bad boy. There we go. Also, eyes just slightly too blue for me, so I'm going to turn that down. There we go. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Now we add some red to the eyes. The other one I added blue, but to this one I'm adding red because of two different, like, character motives, I think. One was slightly more innocent, the other one is slightly more nefarious, and I like to think that adding color to the eyes gives them a little bit more personality behind them, right? So I'm also going to add a little red rim here. There we go, a little red rim around this corner of the eye. Little red rim around this corner of the eye. Just a little accent. There we go. Looks good. And then we just blend this out. Make it smaller. Blend it out. Blend it out. There we go. Both looks good. Now, let's move on to the eyes part of the eyes. Didn't think I'd say eyes that many times, but, you know, here we are. So we have a blue. We're going to go for more of a dirty blue. So let's go for that. I'm all shaky. I think my skeleton's trying to hatch. Oh, make sure you've got some milk ready off to the side. You don't want your skeleton to hatch and not have enough calcium. It's kind of like chickens eating their own shell to, you know, get some nutrients. Yum. Yes, Discord is tons of fun. If you are on Discord, don't forget to @ me to show you some of your artwork, because I'd love to see your artwork, and it's really cool. And if you @ me, I know for a fact that I will see it, because I like ats. Well, I don't like the noise, but I do like the action itself, right? Just being able to realize, hey, someone remembered I exist today. That's pretty good. I look evil, just as I wanted. Good. Oh, this is you. You look so pretty. Congrats. You have elf ears, so that's on me. I apologize for accidentally giving you elf ears, but let me make it more of a, I think, let's go more for an orangey blush to match the skin tone. There we go. There we go. For over here. Slightly darker there and there. Now we just start to blend. I'm using the imported blend for Procreate. I found this by just looking up, some good blending brushes for Procreate, because this is technically a smudge tool. A smudge tool and a blending tool are two completely different things, right? Like, this is not blending very well, even though I have a blending brush. Why is that? Because I've got a smudge tool. I really hope that they add a blending tool. It would be really useful, right? But, I'm not holding my breath, because a smudge tool kind of works the same way. Are they the same thing? No. Are they similar? Yes. So, I think it'd be cool if they added it, but at the same time, I won't die if they don't. I mean, if a Procreate person is watching, I will die immediately if you do not give me this. Ayo, Drew, the elephant falls off of a passage plane and you see it die. What do I do? Call animal abuse. Why do you not like animals? Also, why do you play toss and play? I have some questions, Jade. Are you an undercover cop? Because I ain't breaking about the kids in the basement. I ain't doing, I mean, what? Chickens will also eat other chickens. Yes, they will, and it's kind of terrifying. Chickens scare me. Like, so will pigs and them. Animals really don't care about cannibalism, right? I'm gonna be honest. If you stick, like, another animal in front of it, that animal might just eat its own kind. They really don't care. They are menaces. Them and goats, honestly, menace, you know? So, let's go on to the next one, I think. So, I'm gonna add some finishing details, but if you want to send me them, then don't forget there are a couple of different ways, and if you have, a YouTube icon, that's one. If you send it via the Discord, via DMs, or one of the other various ways I've got it, or if you make a YouTube video titled #DreoC, those are some of the ways you can send me your lovely, doubly artwork, and I can turn it into a abomination. And with that being said, oh god, that was oh. I don't like that. That scares me. That keeps me up at night. Alright, let's go. Let's shove this over to the side, and thank you, Millie, for letting me draw. Ooh! And we've got the wonderful, the magnificent, feel free to spam everybody. And this is time for the Popcorn Lord. Thank you very much, oh gracious dear leader.
You are quite welcome, Dreary. Happy Friday, Popcorn.
Thank you. High five. Got some popcorn ASMR. Listen to this. Yeah. I said ASMR and then I gambled some popcorn up close to the mic and then screamed like a golem. But that's fine. I don't speak white flag. I'm so sorry. I don't speak French. But yes, feel free to spam my lovely doublies. We got ourselves some popcorn by the dear leader, the Popcorn Lord himself. And let's do a little taste test together, shall we? If you've got a drink, if you've got some food, if you've got popcorn, time to lift a glass / popcorn kernel / whatever else you've got. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. And let's do a little taste test. Perfectly salty, buttery, and also cheesy. See some Parmesan cheese on that bad boy. That is delicious. Gonna wipe my hands off and set this to the side for later. I don't know about now because it's really good, so I'm gonna have another one. And let me check Discord and see who I can get for my devious plan. Great, thank you everybody. Tastes like sweet tea, kind of. And let's go. I've got a protein bar, that works. Don't eat the paint and don't eat wax. I mean, wax might not kill you, but it might hurt. All right, ooh, progress on the model so far. That looks really good, Turt. Is that your icon? It looks kind of similar for like the body structure and shape. But that looks really good. Congrats, Turt. I mean, I'm really glad to see that you're able to do so much stuff. I can only just barely do digital art, and you're over here making 3D and fully blown animations. That is great. Yes. Yeah. Give me a second. So let's get started. Don't eat wax. I'm looking through my DMs real quick because I'm gonna try and grab someone from here. Ooh, okay, this looks really pretty. Let's do this. We can call him Ghost. So from Glenn 324, who you might recognize from the same person that I drew last week. We've got this, and this looks really cool. Your throat made an Amber Alert noise. I feel that. Probably more than I should. And let's get started drawing this. This should be fairly simple, so I'll probably grab another person for my DMs right afterwards. And also, that looks really cute. Jade the Fox. Really nice looking thing. So let's get started, shall we? That's what I'm gonna draw, and said let's get started already, so for now, I shall. That was a really awkward pause, because I forgot what I said. I'm just learning how to 3D model, but I hope to do some 3D animations in the future. Ooh. You know, I might be a 2D animationist myself, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, 3D animation is not real. Oh, no. 3D animation is really impressive, and if you can do it and you can understand it, that is next level. I'm here for you, my dude. I mean, I won't be able to do much, but I'm here rooting from the sidelines. That's my boy. How'd it go? I don't know why I went into redneck, but I went into redneck. My head hurts. Okay, I feel that. I do that the same. Okay. Like 2 years ago, I was obsessed with photography. Joined a photography class, begged my parents for a camera, and by the time my birthday rolled around and they got me a camera, I wasn't interested in photography. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Because I was like, this is awesome. I wish I had gotten it a couple months ago. But I felt so bad. But I've still got it, and I'm thinking of some uses for it, right? Maybe some former videos, maybe figure out if I can set it up as a webcam. I don't know, but I got a webcam in the mail, so it's probably not gonna work. But I felt real bad, because I didn't use it much. But it's still a really nice camera, so I'm thinking of what I can do, right? Maybe some vlogs, not at all, because I hate myself. I gotta continue that because it sounds really depressing when I put it like that. I hate like seeing myself on camera and stuff. With it being here with this camera, it's really low quality and I can only see myself in like 4 bits, so I'm fine. Hello, I finally came to a stream. Well, I'm sorry, the first thing you heard when you joined was I hate myself, but yeah. Welcome to the stream. I can't even make a sphere in Blender. I've never used Blender, so I wouldn't know, but it seems hard. So let's move on with this. We need some rounder eyes. Let me stick it like this. I've got a mask, so it's fairly simple. And then we have a smile like this. I love masks. Tons of my characters have masks on them. Like, if you haven't noticed, a lot of my characters have masks on them. But, yeah. I just love drawing masks in general because they're fairly simple and they can show a ton of emotion on them. Even though they are so simple, I find that duality really impressive, right? Such a simple concept can really show lots behind it, right? Like the meaning and stuff like that. That I kind of enjoy drawing masks more than I enjoy drawing, like actual human faces, which you'd think that it would be vice versa, because human faces are also like, you can do a ton of stuff with them, but not nearly as much, if you know what I mean. If you catch my drift. So let's draw his hat. Let's draw it slightly slogging backwards. There we go, like that. And let's make it a little bit smaller because it's a slightly small hat. on him. So go to uniform, small it back. Then we have it, let's grab a green for this. Child is bullying your kid. It's hypocritical, don't worry. And when you step into child bullying, run! I'm sorry. I don't want to be accused of the person who murdered a kid for bullying my kid. I did not make that kid explode. I am leaving. I am in Argentina. You will never see me again. I'm gone. Yeah, I feel that, right? It's like when you're scrolling through TikTok or something, and you're just like, oh, that art's really good. I'm gonna click on it, see who the artist is, and then you see their little bio, and it's like, hi, I'm 2 years old, and I'm like, no, get out of here. That wasn't directed at any of you except for, hey, come back here. Come back here, give me a second. Get out of here. Bot, stop, chat, stop moving, chat. All right, there we go. Gonna remove this. And we're gonna, don't put Jade in timeout. Don't put Jade in timeout. Who to put in timeout? Not Jade. All right, we're good. I thought I accidentally, I clicked on Jade because the chat box kept on moving, and I almost put her in timeout, which would have been basically banning her for like 5 minutes. I apologize in advance. But yeah, it makes me feel really bad when I go to, like TikTok, and they'll be like, oh, I'm really young, and I'm like, no, you're not. Please say that you're older and this is a joke, and that I'm not that bad. But yeah, that's how I feel. How many years have it been drawn? When did quarantine start? Because that's when I actually picked it up as a hobby. When I started drawing in quarantine, so 2 years ago, 3 years, the Discord link expired. Oh, let me get that for you. And I'm every one of them I touch. Ooh! Hello, Age Cult member. That looks great. Azir, I love his wings. It kind of looks more like a biblically accurate. Shouldn't have expired, but that's weird. Let me delete that. Give me a quarter of a second. Sorry. This is taking a little while. I have to put that Discord link back up. I started 2 years ago. I did, in fact. Give me a sec. Place pin message. There we go. I look good. Look at me go. Random piece of cake. You're gonna eat it as you should. Eat that cake. Let's. Okay. I'll stop laughing now. I'll stop laughing. It's kind of funny, right? Here's another question. Your friend is a cat. Hypothetical again. The cat shakes so hard that it explodes, leaving only its fur behind. Argentina. That's what I do. Argentina. I'm gone. I'm leaving. I'm out of the country. By the time that cat's fur hits the ground, I've already packed up my bags and got a fake ID. Oh my gosh, there's this one kid I met in a neighborhood meetup who had godly art, and she's in like 4th and 5th grade. I'd be so jealous. My heart would be shattered, you know? I'd be gone entirely, figuratively, emotionally, evaporated, reduced to atoms. There we go. That was kind of embarrassing how long it took me to do that. Okay, so I don't like its placement on the head. I'm gonna move this hat. I'm gonna have it just slope slightly. There we go. That fixed the issue I was having, which I didn't get how it was sitting there, but I just slope it forward. There we go. That looks so much better. Y'all didn't say anything about it, but I had to say something. I had to. It was making me annoyed. Also, if you don't like anything about art, just tell me. How to shade skin on paper. I am really sorry, but I am not a traditional artist, and I am really not good at traditional art. I'd show you some of my traditional art if I had some of it on me, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I do not have any on me. But I can assure you, my art is not good. I think that's too red, so let me go slightly darker. Slightly not right there. Slightly darker. We go. Okay, that's basically the same shade I had before. I'd look up a tutorial, honestly, because I'm not a traditional artist myself. So someone who does more traditional artists like that might have more of a better idea of how to do something like that. I'm sorry that isn't very helpful, but I cannot be of much use to traditional artists. I mean, I can say Jazzy's art, I think, is pretty good. I think that's a creator. But he does really good art tutorials. I watched a couple of his. Unfortunately, his form of teaching isn't my own form of teaching. That isn't how I learned best. So I really stopped watching him. But for someone who learns the way he teaches, it's certainly very useful. I don't doubt that for a second. And I think I got his name wrong, so I apologize for that. But you should totally check him out if you can search him up and find what his actual name is. Babysitting your kid's friends, but after giving the kids some dinner, the kids turns into a golden statue, no longer a human being. Well, you say no longer human. You say. I got 2 words that are probably saying a lot about who I am as a person. Pawn shop. And then another word. This one's only 1. Argentina. God, I'm a horrible person. Oh, I'll go sell this statue of my kid's friend. Then Argentina. God, I suck. Well, that's fine. I knew that already. I'm gonna add a little bit more shading to the place over here. What? There we go. Like that. Chat, don't think less of me, alright? You don't think less of me, right? Right? Nah, chat wouldn't. They're used to my shenanigans and distrust of children. Make it multiply. There we go. That looks so much better. And then we're just gonna add something like this. And we'll differentiate there. And something like this on the hat. And under the hair. And there. There we go. That looks good. And that's what we've got for... Ooh. And that's what we've got for him. He looks pretty cute. Kind of spooky, but cute. Then we swap that down. We're going to add the little branch off to the side. There you go. We've got its little holder. There you go. Looks good. Now, let's go back. Did anyone say what I did? The kid, your 4-year-old kid is now made of gold. Made of gold, you said. You said they were made of gold. Alright? I am not an awful person. I am an entrepreneur. Gatekeep. Girl boss. I don't know. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. In these conditions. Okay, yeah, I'm a 4-year-old child. I don't like children, okay? I don't. I babysat a couple of them and they were little demons. Dang, this makes me really sad for the times I missed your stream. This is really interesting and fun. Yeah, you should join my streams more. Where's my camera? I'm really cool and strong and funny. Makes me seem really lame, but gold equal money. Exactly, right? I'm not an awful person. I am just a businessman of Scrooge-like integrity. Let me go to Discord. I'm howling at the moon and screaming in the middle of a summer afternoon. And let me accept these friend requests. I don't know why I keep saying that. Every single time I say Discord, I have to say howling at the moon, screaming in the middle of a summer afternoon. And then we accept those little bad boys. Oh, I've got a message. Okay, Goldie. It's just my Progress Undertale OC, Cynthia. I have yet to draw her myself, so she's a Roblox character for now. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. That is a pretty cute Roblox character. So let's draw that, shall we? I'm gonna skim through my messages for half a second, however. Oh, that looks really good, Anna fan. I might draw that next, or a little sketch of that. Really cute. The shading on the hair is really good. I really like that. Also, the pose looks really fantastic. I don't know why I'm starting to critique someone's artwork now. Am I familiar with Steven Universe? Kind of. I watched the Splanel movie, if that's what you mean. But that's literally the only thing I watched, and I thought it was decent. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good movie, but when I watched the show, no, not really. Entrepreneur, exactly. I am, in fact. Discord is a good song, yes. It is a fantastic song. I love the song, honestly. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of My Little Pony, right? Like, not now. Younger me loved it, right? Like, 10-year-old me, My Little Pony was the thing. But, yeah. Every time I draw a man, it looks like a woman. Allow me, give me a sec. Allow me to give you a little bit of... Okay, I'll use him, since he's a dude, right? So, if I was... This is an old man, right? So, for older man... I gave him more of a square-shaped head, right? Remember, dudes tend to have blockier jaws than chicks do, right? So, try to make sure that your jaw is real straight, like this. While a woman's jaw, you might have a lot more like this. Of course, a gender-neutral jaw, like if drawing someone who's more like gender-fluid or gender-neutral, you can try to combine the two and add something more like this. Of course, jaw shapes and stuff can have a ton behind, shape theory, shape language. So keep in mind, something square like this is gonna look more protective, more blocky, right? More solid. Something round is gonna have a more bubbly personality, like an older woman, right? Who lives in the woods, right? And then someone with a more triangle-like head, like this. Like, She Who Must Not Be Named. No, that's not what it was. So evil they could only be referred to as them. Them from Powerpuff Girls had a really narrow head with a little goatee at the very end of it. And a little pink boa and stuff. So keep in mind shape theory when you're pushing the features, because you can push them really, really far. How do you break drawings? How do you break drawings I spine? I'm very sorry, but I don't understand that question. If you ask it again, I might be able to answer it, but I'm going to continue with this. Pearl from Steven Universe. Yes, that's the one with the on her forehead, right? I've seen a couple comics with her in them. But yeah, that's my advice. I know you really didn't ask, but yeah. I try my best, you know? I try my best to succeed in these live, laugh, love conditions. So, this one's got more of a square face. I'm gonna follow my own instructions. There we go. And do a side view, because I love side views, because they're fun and fantastic, and they're great. They're real easy. So we got more of a square chin, unlike this one, which I had more of a dip and slightly more of a curve than I usually would. But they're virtually identical, right? Because I'm attempting to do the same thing with both of them. Right. There we go. Slam that back. Right. Check the time. I can only stream for like 30 more minutes until it's 10. I can only stream for like, I have not got long to stream. this will probably be my last, like, fully fledged drawing, but I can probably squeeze in a couple additional, like, doodles and chibi sketches like that. So if you want me to do that, I will most certainly try it. Also, I did the wrong type of ear for this. So let me fix that, shall I? I shall, don't you worry. So I'm gonna assume by the color scheme that this is more of a bubbly girl, so I'm gonna try and do, or I'm not actually sure what the pronouns are, that was my bad. Her, okay, so she, her, I'm making sure, just double checking. So we've got more of a rounder nose. I'm gonna try and do something like, oh, I'm gonna do one of my favorite noses to draw. For one of my favorite noses, because they're like really expressive, is a nose like this, because you can tell it like a million stories just from like the nose and stuff, which is like my nose, it's a popcorn nose. That's what I like to call it, right? Because when you're drawing it kind of like you draw a popcorn kernel, popcorn kernel. But this one shows a million stories behind it too. So it's got a slight curve. It ends going more straight down. Welcome, Froststorm. Hope you're having a nice time. I was wondering when you were going to pop in. And we're going to draw... We're going to draw sharp eyes. No, actually, I know what I want, and it's not sharp eyes. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to have these eyes. We're gonna have round on the bottom, and then flat on the, round on the top, flat on the bottom. Because these also are really expressive too. And they can show like a little bit of slight anger, which is what I'm trying to show with this one. And I don't know the eye color, so I'm just going to block them in here as black. And let me make them slightly taller, like that. Really easy, just edit them bigger. And put some glasses on. I'm going to just draw the rims. There we go. Not too expressive. Have some rings going down the ears like this. I love drawing earrings, especially like really hoopy ones. Ooh, so fun. Then we're gonna have the surprised expression on her face, right? Because that's the expression I'm getting from this. There you go, like that. Kind of like alarm. I get that too. Maybe this person is seeing something they really shouldn't, and they're aware of that, right? A little nervous here. Right, there we go. That looks really cute. I'm actually really enjoying the more creative freedom I've got with this. Did you miss me? I did indeed. Don't worry, I am very slow at reading the chat, so you're probably fine. And yes, I did get Popcorn Lord a bit earlier. Let me chug some of this bang. I nearly choked. I am so glad you mentioned Satan. I'm so glad, because I've got news. I've got news for you. That is also not a sentence I expected to say today. I did not expect to say that I was so glad that someone mentioned Satan, but I am. Fun fact. What is Satan's name? If you said Lucifer, you'd be incorrect. Lucifer is mentioned once in the Bible, and it's only mentioned in one thing, in the English version. Now, you might be thinking, well, why is it only mentioned once? Because it was a mistranslation on the translator's part, and intentional on the translator's, but this was an intentional mistranslation on the person who translated it. This person was attempting to go higher and higher in the church, right? And would you care to guess what their rival's name was, right? Would you care to guess what their rival's name was? I'll give you a hint. It started with loose and ended with fur, or it kind of sounded like Lucifer, right? Maybe not exactly that, but like really sounded like Lucifer. So he figures if he finds out Satan's actual name, right? Because Satan isn't a name, Satan's actually a role of head of the hell, right? So his name isn't Lucifer. It was a mistranslation, and his actual name is Morning Star, or Son of the Morning, because, you know, he was the rising star of heaven and all that. He was the son of the morning, and I think that's really cool. So Satan is a role, like, head of the underworld. Satan, that's who you are. You're Satana. And the name of Satan is Morning Star, which is why that name appears so often in the Bible, because that's what he was supposed to be referred to as. Also, I know none of y'all asked, so I'm just spouting, like, biblically accurate stuff at you, so I apologize. I don't know what hair in the background I'm supposed to have, so I'm going to just give it a little Dixie cut, if I can. But if I can see a correction to it, you know cherubs, the little, like, cute little babies that you see constantly going like this in medieval photos, and they're all over, like, Valentine's Day cards and stuff? Cherubs don't look like that. Cherubs have the body of a man, but with 4 heads. The head of a human, the head of a bull, the head of a lion, and the head of a hawk. And they guard the Garden of Eden. Satan's a gamer. Satan is a real gamer, you know? That is 100% a fact. It's in the Bible, actually. It said, Corinthians 4:26, therewith shalleth gamer thine Satan away. Because he's a gamer. He likes Fortnite. Don't worry. He's not a real gamer like me. A person who plays Tetris. Imagine being Morningstar. Okay, guys, yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of biblical research for a little bit of biblical research for my stories, which I'm trying to make slightly biblically accurate. That way, you know, the things that are not at all in the Bible, I can just add in and be like, come on, guys. I know Satan did technically, you know, didn't, you know, force his entire pantheon of demons to wear masks, fearing that they would one day overpower him and he would lose all respect and dignity he had, isn't in the Bible. But I've got 4-headed shirtless dudes with eyes all over them. So, who's really in the right? Such an epic gamer moment. You know, for a fact, you know, the Mom, get the camera! That kid, that was Satan. That was Satan, straight up. He was like, Mom, Dad, get the camera! Something about backbeat for hair. Thank you. Let me... There you go. Oh, pigtails. Okay, not a Dixie cut. I got you. Thank you. Oh, don't erase that. I can keep that fluff, but let me take this fluff out. Thank you for sending me that. I know I've said thank you a couple times, but that really means a lot to you that you sent it. And then let me grab the inking brush. I got pigtails off to the side. Where's the side of her head? There. No, I'm gonna have more of a back side than a front side, because it would be easier for me to draw it like that. There you go. There we go. Looks good. We're gonna add a little something to explain why they're so neat at the end. So I'm just gonna add a little hairband here. It's not too much. I hope it doesn't matter much. And if you want me to take it off, just let me know and I can do that. Satan canonically yelled PogChamp as he descended down into hell. I hate that. I hate that so much, but I also love it. Air high five. It also looks like I'm beating you, so that's a plus. Someday the stuff I say on the internet's gonna come back and bite me. That's fun. Right. So let's get started with this. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. Okay, let's start. So, we're just gonna fill this in. It's a little messy, and I apologize for that, Goldie, but I am trying to brush a little bit, so that is on me. but I am trying to go both neat and slightly quick at the same time. Because one of the things that I have an issue with is not maintaining my time, considering I've got like 20 minutes until I absolutely have to turn this off. I'm obviously not showing my amazing skills of doing fast drawing. I mean, I drew 4 things. That's pretty good. I say myself, you know, it's pretty good. All right. So we're going to. Also, that hair color was a really bad choice. That is not at all what the hair color is. I'm changing it. I'm changing it. Add some brightness. Now add the saturation. Lower the brightness. There we go. That looks pretty close. It looks kind of jinxy, I'm gonna admit. It's not my intention to create Jinx the sequel. Jinx the sequel. I am actually a canonical, arcane artist. You know, me. I'm the Legend 27, baby. Y'all remember those ads? Those were great ads. It kind of made me want to play the game. I mean, I didn't ever, but fair. You know? Then let's darken this. There we go. There we go. And I'm very sorry, but I have got to move on to do a couple more extras. But honestly, I like the way that came out. I don't do pigtails often, but I do really like the pigtails. So if you have a couple of things you want me to draw like really quickly, do shout those out or like re-at me again in my DMs, because I have got only a couple more minutes. I've got maybe 10 more minutes that I can spend on this. I apologize, but this is the speed running time. So let me squish this down with the others and add a little speed run at the top. This is speed running. You're arresting Pearl because she was falsely accused when you asked for ID. And she looks at you and nervously says, "I'm not from Earth. What do? I assume that she is you know, well, she looks like an alien, doesn't she? So I guess I'd believe that, but she's still going to jail. I mean, she'd done a crime, hadn't she? So I guess take her to jail, but like put that in the thing. Speed. This is the lightning round. Give me a second. Lightning round. Yes, I'd love to read it. I love reading some of your story ideas. It's really fun. It's almost 11 p.m. for me. Oof. Howdy. How are you doing? Currently telling you, I am on stream, but this is the lightning round. A rat. The lightning round. More of a Jim Cramer type thing. The dude who ripped up the teddy bear.
Yes, I know who Jim Cramer is.
So we're going to draw a cat in a bowler hat. I don't know what a bowler hat is. Do you know what a bowler hat is?
Yeah, it's the hat that they wear in England.
I don't drink tea. That hat. Okay.
Would you like some tea?
Some tea. More of a southern accent than a.
I guess so.
British. I'll draw the Mad Hatter's hat with the patches and everything.
It's not a bowler hat.
It's not. Looks like a bowler hat.
Except not at all.
Who's the correct one? The cult leader? I don't think so.
Oh, you're saying that your mother is wrong? Your mother who controls your whole life right now is wrong?
Have I mentioned that you are always correct and have never made a wrong statement forever in your life?
That's so not true. All right, I love you.
Love you.
Have fun. I just heard you get in touch with the time.
Yes, I am aware of the time. That's why I'm doing lightning round.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. I love you, Mom. That's something I've been saying recently. When I'll say a joke against her, I'll be like, "Love you, Mom." She finds it funny, but maybe went too far. Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Mad Hatters. Yes, this is a constipated cat. I mean, rat. I mean, yes, it is a rat. But it's a rat indeed. So, bowler hat, brown, rat, gray. There we go. What other thing should I draw for y'all? Well, I'm finishing up the lightning round. And yes, I do have to say it like that every single time. I'm trying to imitate Kramer. He's the dude who does stock market exchange things. Yeah, us in a cult? Why would it ever be a cult? I am the farthest thing from a cult leader. We call it a spiritual awareness camp. Please. Y'all want some Kool-Aid? Bad joke. Bad timing. Too soon. Except not soon enough. Except way too soon. There we go. Evil, evil, evil mans. Alright, now, what else I gotta draw? Don't kill the cat. I mean, rat. I mean, yes, rat. She's controlling the strings. Oh, identity. Alright, let me check that out. Jadicus Medicus. And let me check my DMs. Let me accept that. Do not accidentally, put it as spam. That was my bad. Okay. Give the rat a purple knife. Okay. No, he wants to take revenge. Okay. Rat has officially been labeled armed and dangerous. Alright. Yeah. I'm so fast. This lightning round's going by so speedy. You ever see something as speedy as this? I don't think so. Ooh, this is so slow. This is a slow lightning round. Let me tell you what. Okay, so we got this. Let me quickly sketch out this drawing that a radical sent to me, because I'm going down the list of DMs. So we got square glasses. That was really bad square glasses. I'm supposed to be doing fast. I'm not speedy. I'm very bad at speedy. Like this. Like this. Like this. I gotta go even faster. I gotta go even further beyond. Oh, little rammies, little ram horns like that. Oh, off the top. Yeah. Yeah, fast, speedy, we got this. Turn down the saturation, go down to coloring, grab a gray. There we go. Painting. Speedy. Okay, now we gotta grab a severe gray because the skin tone is like almost white on this. So I think it's like a unicorn or something. So it's like ram horns, maybe like a demon. I'm not quite sure. That's really cool because it looks dope. And it's getting me thinking, which is what art is supposed to do. So we got this, going back and forth, and we get some brown for the other side. There we go, some ram horns across that, there we go. Then some yellow for the crown. And our first fast lightning round thing is done. I'm not counting the rat as fast, because that was really slow. So we move that over to the side, and let's grab another bad boy to color. I go down the list of DMs until I see something that they want. Just looks like me, crown and all. Alright, Jade Da Foxy. Alright, let's see this. Thank you for adding me. I got that to the top of my list. Let's go down, shall we? It's either glowy or clowny. I think it's clowny. Clowny, I really like it. So let's do like this. Like that. There we go. Little nose there. Little mouth here. Mouth here. Eyes. We're gonna have one eye blinking, one eye open. Okay. Come on, come here. Come on. There we go. There you go. Have that eye looking like this. Have the eyelashes going back. There we go. Glowy, thank you. I was really bad at reading. I'm gonna be honest, it's just because I'm staring at a screen for a little while, so my eyes get whack, right? Are you just doing faces? Kind of. I'll try to make an exception if you want me to do something else, but I'm just trying to get some of my DMs done, because I didn't do a ton of those. But if you've got something little for me to do, well then I will most certainly try to do that for you. Keep in mind, I am going off in about 6 minutes. No, less than 6. About 4 minutes. So I'm trying my best to speed around through this and draw these quickly and efficiently. Right. And also goodly. I'm trying my best to do all this, but I gotta get out before 10, because at 10 I'm like kicked from the computer. And I do not want to be kicked from the computer without finishing this. Also, I don't want them to get mad at me, because they are under a lot of stress right now, and I don't want to be, like, more stressful, you know? So I'm just trying to be quiet and speedy, and quiet and speedy. grab some white. There we go. That looks really cute. I do like the character design. It's a really cute color. Of the combinations, the blue and the bright green kind of reminds me of like nuclear colors, which is really cool. Sands and papyrus. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna draw peanut sands and peanut papyrus, if that's okay with you, because it's like the quickest thing I can draw. Also, I've got my camera on, and I just noticed that, which is why I did those really weird hand movements. Also, I have no clue if I'm even on screen most of the time, because I lean down so far. Sans papyrus. Whoa. Yes. Peanut sands, baby. Peanut sands. The most perfect version of sands in the whole wide world. And then peanut papyrus. His little-known brother, peanut papyrus. Which is just normal papyrus, but with a squiggly, diggly head. Alright. I gotta speed. I'm so speedy. I'm the fastest person in all of... Where do I live? I don't know. I'm gonna go Mexico, because I was doing the Speedy Gonzalez, dude. There we go. Peanut sands and papyrus. If you can't read that, then you're very bad at English. I mean, come on. We need walnut papyrus. It's walnut papyrus. Why are you screaming at me? Peanut sands, my beloved. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, I turned off papyrus. He's there. Then I just gotta... Okay, there you go. There you go. Walnut sands. Peanut sands, walnut papyrus. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Okay, there. Beautiful. I got it. The finished artwork. All right, one more thing. I got like 2 seconds left. Come on, guys. You gotta like and subscribe. I'm entering the final moments. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my god. Oh, come back, buddies. All right. Oh, that's really pretty. I do like that. Okay, will I do a tribute drawing of this? Yes, I most certainly can. Lynn the NB to Envy. Let's do this. All right, tribute drawing. Right. And this will probably be my last drawing of the day. I'm very sorry, but I have got to go out in like less than 4 minutes. Oh no. Okay, I'm good. I'm speedy. I'm good. I'm speedy. I gotta be quiet too, because I don't want them to get mad at how loud I'm getting. Okay. We draw. I'm so good. Ooh. Come on, guys. We're going down to the final seconds. Ooh, it was a really bad ear. Oh god, that's all one layer. Okay, I'm starting over. All right. Reset the speed clock, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm working my hardest here, broskies. Also, that looks really cool and kind of creepy. I like it a lot. So we got 1 eye, 2 eye, 3 eye, 4 eye, 5 eye, 6 eye. Okay. I know what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Oh my god, play Dream Speedrun music. I don't know how. Okay, give me a sec. I'll pull up Dream Speedrun music and I'll unplug Dream Speedrun music. I'm taking time out. My RGN run stuff. Come on. You know Dream Speedrun music. I got this. All right. Come on. Okay. Alright. Turn off the background music I got here. I hope you can hear this. Alright, let's do this. Turn my microphone down, that way you can hear it. Oh, let's do this. Don't open Steam. No, get out of here, Stardew Valley. Ooh. Yeah, hear that rhythm. Okay, I got it now. I don't think I'm drawing the correct number of eyes, but I cannot check to make sure I'm getting this RGN in here. Come on. Speed time, baby, speed time. I don't know. Oh, I got 2 minutes. Okay. I might not be able to color this, in which case I'm so sorry, but this is a really dope character design. Okay, no, I got enough time. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. Alright, get this RGN, get this... Oh god, no! It was a mess up on my part. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright. We're coming in for the final stretch here, boys. The coloring part of this faction. Alright, here we go. Alright, alright. Enter that in. Come on. Red eyes, let's do this. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. Speed. Speed is key. Okay. And I'm done. This is a really dope character design. I wish I had more time on it, but I have got to go in like a couple of minutes. And I thank you all so much for coming. It has been fantastic that you were with me. And that's my RGN time. How much time I got on this bad boy clock? 1:36. You joined me for the 1:36. Are you so lucky? And I wish you goodbye.